Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Sagittarius for February 2018. We have the Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Temperance card, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, Judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. Okay. Let me just have a look. I think this is a really excellent reading, Sagittarius. We start the month with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups always represents to me a celebration, a family celebration. And I think when I see the Eight of Wands here, some good news is coming your way. Because the Eight of Wands is often about messages, emails, letters. Somebody sends you or gives you some information which is going to help, it's going to be celebratory. Underneath the Three of Cups, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles represents, our nirvana, a happiness. And it's reaching the end of the cycle where we've got the happy home, we've got security, stability, family around us, all of those things. To have the two cards together kind of indicates to me that there is some happy news around family or home or, even work, something that creates, material stability for you. Something's going to make you feel good. It can also represent sometimes the Three of Cups, an engagement or pregnancy, some sort of celebration along those lines. Next to it we have the Chariot, which is a major arcana. In fact, you've got the Chariot, Temperance and Judgment in your reading, which are all major arcana cards. The Chariot is about moving forward too. It can be about movement, it can be about moving, it can indicate a new job, a new home, somewhere new that you're living, which maybe the sort of thing is celebrating or may have something to do here with your stability. It can be moving forward in your job because this is about moving forward quickly. The thing about the Chariot though is that while it's victory, you have to put the effort in because you have to guide the Chariot. You have to have focus. You have to know what you want. You have to kind of know what the end is for you to arrive there, because you've got to lead and direct and move the Chariot in the right direction. It's not celebration that comes without effort. It's not moving forward that comes without effort. What it means is if you have focus and you know what you're aiming for, then you can achieve victory with this card. Next to the Chariot we have Temperance, and with Temperance what it's saying is to find some balance in your life, to not rush, not be impatient. It's a card about finding the balance, the yin, the yang, to find, if you've got a lot on your plate, which I'd say you have because of the Nine of Wands over here, what it's saying is that you need to find a balance between your work and your family life, or sleep and enjoying yourself, whatever the things that are happening in your life, to maintain your health, a semblance of balance in all areas of your life. With the Judgment card, the Judgment card can be about resurrection. It can be about feeling judged. Sometimes it's about how we judge ourselves. And maybe because you've got these two cards here next to each other, maybe the balance that you need to find is not trying to always achieve perfection. Because if you're too judgmental on yourself and your own performance, you can actually create the imbalance in your life. It might be about having a little more flow, because here with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is about you putting the creative ideas out there and the universe building the momentum for you and moving it forward. Not only are you getting messages that will help you, but you're also getting momentum with your ideas. And momentum, the more action you put, the more momentum you will build. But you need to be patient in that activity, and you also need to have balance in that activity. And you also need to understand that you can't please everybody along the way. You can't be everything to everybody. Judgment can be also about resurrecting an idea. It can refer to a legal judgment. It can have quite a number of meanings. But in this sense here, I'd say it's more of a personal judgment on how you're feeling, or perhaps whatever it is that the idea that you're trying to move forward, it's saying to you, don't judge it too harshly, or don't try and reach perfection. Take the momentum that the universe is giving you and move forward and trust. Because here, these cards are very much about victory and celebration. The Seven of Pentacles is about hard work, but it's also the seeds have been planted. You have planted the seeds. You may be feeling like it's more hard work than it is, because here you're having to stand your ground, or you're feeling a little bit like you have to stand your ground. This can represent feeling battle-worn or worn out, or kind of frustrated sometimes about what you're doing. So what I would say here is that if you have a project, if you have a job, if it's work that we're talking about here, you can achieve victory and move it forward by just going with the flow, finding some balance, taking it easy, letting the universe create some momentum while you guide it, not judging yourself too harshly, because you have planted the seeds. And when you plant the seeds, you will harvest it. You just have to be careful here not to let it overwhelm you, and not to feel overwhelmed. But the 9 means that you're coming to the end of a cycle, and that if you hang in there, you will achieve victory, because here you have 2 cards that are very much about achieving what you want, your goals, and celebrating. So I think that there is going to be some momentum for you at work this month. I think this relates to your work life. It may be a personal project, not necessarily a project that you're getting paid for, but whatever it is, I think it can move forward for you if you have focus, because you have planted the seeds. Try and find some balance. Don't judge yourself too harshly. There is definitely victory here and celebration, and this is about something that's sustainable, that's materialistically profitable for you. Just hang in there. Try not to feel overwhelmed. Get some rest, and you're nearly at the end of this. You're nearly reaching the goals that you're looking to reach. Good luck with it, Sagittarius. I hope that you have a fantastic month, and that you don't put too much pressure on yourself. You are a fire sign. You tend to, I find with Sagittarius, you're either in alt or despair. It's kind of one of the things about your sign, your personalities. Try and find that balance. Don't get too overwhelmed by it. You have put the work and the effort in. You have planted the correct seeds. I think things are going to work out well for you. Have a great February, and I hope to see you again in March. Thank you.